All right, so last week I showed you guys my chest workout for the German volume training. I'm gonna show you in this video my back workout. Gonna be a shorter video. I just wanna go over it since I showed my chest one. Maybe I'll do all my other muscle groups as well. But it's gonna be higher volume again. It's gonna be similar to the last one, but there are some stuff that differ with back, especially when I go into rows. I feel like I need a little bit more rest in between sets just because my muscle and stuff burns out so quick. But I'll just show you my approach, how I've been doing it, and just the way I've been seeing muscle growth with this training routine. So we'll get started. All right, so first exercise, I'm doing the reverse lat pull downs. You guys know, if you've been watching me for a while, I love this exercise. So I start with pull downs just because I need more width to my lats. But also on this first exercise, when I do the 10 sets of 10 reps, I'll only do 70 seconds rest in between each set because I just feel like a pull down's a little bit easier than kind of doing rows and doing exercises for thickness. So I feel like I can go without less rest. I can go with less rest. So I'll take 70 seconds in between. I'm using 150 pounds. I'm gonna do it from set 1 to set 10 because I started at 140 pounds a couple weeks ago, moved up a little bit, so I'm at this weight right now. We'll start it off. Set number 1, 70-second rest then, and right into set number 2. On the phone, get the stopwatch started. All right, so coming up on 70 seconds, getting ready for set number 2. Using good form throughout the entire time, not heaving, just feeling the muscle contract the whole time. Slow on the way up, controlled on the way down still. 10 reps. All right, so last set right now, it's gonna be set number 10. Still keeping that 70-second rest in between each single set, hitting 10 reps easy. So next time, like I always say, I can track my weight so easy. I'm doing 150 pounds. Next time I'm gonna go for 160. Might not be able to get those 10 sets, but I'll at least be able to get 6. Keep working my way up to eventually get 160 for all 10 reps. But easily now, 150 is in the bag, so I'll be able to up the weight next time. But especially with this one, I'm just trying to pull right down to my chest. I don't need to go any further than that. I'm keeping my body on the floor. I'm not letting it go up. So once I finish with all 10 sets, I'll take a little bit of a break, maybe like 3 or 4 minutes, up to 5 minutes until I go into my next exercise because that's, again, gonna be 10 sets of 10 reps. All right, so exercise number 2, just using 135, we're gonna do rows. I like putting it on the bench right here, because especially during this, when I'm doing 10 sets of 10, low rest periods, I don't have to go all the way down, come up and then do them. You just take it right here, go off, and then just start my rows. Especially when the way you grab it off this, I like being in that position. So I think a lot of people make the mistake when they're doing rows, they'll try to put on like 225, 315, then they almost stand up, and I feel like they're just using bad form. So I like to almost be 90 degrees to the floor, and then just going right up. Set number 1, 10 reps. Now when I'm pulling this too, I'm gonna pull into my belly button. When I was in 8th grade, I think row 225, but I had absolutely no back, and that's because my form was just shit. So with this, the biggest thing with back is just fixing your form, not using tons of weight, and just kind of getting that contraction because it's tough to feel. So I'm gonna go 90 seconds in between sets, still hitting 10 sets because when I do rows, I just feel like 70 seconds isn't enough. So I'm taking that whole minute and a half off. All right, so closing in on a minute and a half, set number 2. Now, when you do back the right way, you are sore as can be the next day, especially with German volume. So last set of 10, starting to struggle a little bit. Now when I start to feel like I'm rushing the weight, sometimes I'll make myself pause at the bottom, act like I'm just pulling it right from the floor. So that's my second set of 10 reps. So that's already 20 sets into the workout. As you guys can see, you don't need a ton of weight to be effective with rows. You don't need to be doing 225, 315, swinging it around. It's all about the form with these. So on to the third thing right now, just like last week where I did, the first two exercises were 10 sets each, get to 20 sets total. Now we're going to the hammer strength. We're gonna do another 10 sets, gonna stick to the German volume training. We're gonna split it up. So I'll start out with this hammer strength right here, do a set of 10, take a minute and a half rest, and then go into this hammer strength row, minute and a half rest, go into this pull down again. So it's just back and forth, 5 sets each. We're gonna hit 10 total sets. Still doing the 10 reps and then still doing the 90 seconds rest in between each set. So fifth and final set for this exercise, got one more over here. Quick tip though for this hammer strength pull down. So obviously you've heard a lot, you're driving down at the elbows, especially for underhand, getting up to the top, driving down. But another thing I do is keep my head straight and level, so chin looking right at the wall. This is really gonna engage your lats, which I actually learned this from, I think it was an Alberto Nunez video. But instead of looking up, it can make the rep short, so look straight. It's gonna make you use all lat, engage your back the entire time, keeping your chin looking straight at the wall. Final set of this hammer strength row. So this is gonna take me to 30 total sets already. Now one thing with this little trick, I don't actually sit in the seat. I feel like when I sit down, it kind of works a lot of my traps on my rear delts. So I actually stand up. So I want to pull more toward my belly button rather than high. So I want to kind of contract more so down here than when I'm sitting down. And I don't know, I just feel like it's hitting more of my my rear delts. And I'll come down a little bit with it, stretch my lat out, then come back a little bit. I don't want to come back too much, but just enough so I come with the contraction. So we're 30 sets in right now. We're gonna do the same thing that we just did. So going back and forth, not going right back to back, but doing a set of assisted pull-ups because there's no way I can get 10 on my own right now, wide grip at least. So I'll do a set of assisted pull-ups with the band. Then after that, take a minute and a half rest and then go into it's this new machine we got. I forget what it's called, but we'll go right into it after these. So with the assisted pull-ups, you just get one band pretty thick. And you don't have to put it under each leg, you can just put it under one. And this just makes all the difference to let you get those 10 reps. So we're gonna do wide grip. We'll see if I can even get it with this. 9. So it's called the glute ham raise. I forgot all about it. I love this machine. I don't use any weight, but I just use it because I have lower back kind of instability and weakness, I feel like sometimes. So this is perfect, just strengthening my lower back muscles. Don't need any weight, and I'll usually go 12 reps. Going all the way down, slowly touching the floor, then all the way up, squeezing my glutes, and I really feel it in my lower back. 12. So usually my lower back's just fried after my 5th set, but keep going back and forth with these until we hit a total of 10 sets. "40 sets into this workout, we're gonna finish with one more exercise. It's not gonna be following GVT, so we're not gonna do the German volume on this one. So just 3 sets, 8 to 10 reps on an exercise I enjoy. I usually do this every workout. Just don't follow it on the last thing, 3 sets of something, so that's what we'll finish with. Oh, 65's heavy. So I'm going all the way down, stopping at the bottom, going up, and then across. So I'm not just going across my chest, that would be working more chest. So go straight down, straight up, that's gonna work the lats, and then across. That's it, that's the workout. All right, so that is the back workout of my German volume training. So I wanted to show you guys my chest last week, now my back. Now maybe I'll show my shoulders, my arms, and then also my legs. Legs is tough to film, especially if you're doing it with a tripod, and if I have someone to film it, then I'll definitely show it, but that's it. I mean, really what I'm going for, and what I want to talk about right now, I'm going for muscle growth. I'm not going for strength at all. I'm not going to see huge strength gains because I'm not taking those huge rest times in between sets, especially, you know, if my training before, I'm going for that last or second to last set of, say, squats. I'm taking like 4 to 5 minutes, so I'm fresh, ready to go, can hit that PR. Now I'm just really trying to, you know, hit the muscle hard, get it sore the next day, just really work on hypertrophy. So really what I'm going for during this training cycle is just nothing but hypertrophy, growing the muscle this off season. So that's the main point of why I'm doing the GVT right now. German volume training. I love you guys talking in the comments. I know a lot of people have been trying it out. It's awesome. Joe turned me onto it in the first place when he wrote that article on our website. So I have, I believe, 4 weeks left of this 8-week cycle that I kind of wanted to bring together. And I might stick to it afterward, or I might take a break and then go back to it. We'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, leave in the comments if you want me to do another video, whether it's shoulder, arms, or legs, or if you even want to see more workout videos with this type of training. If so, just leave it in the comments.